Hi, everyone. This is Debbie Bry, presidential founder of Team Beautifully Polished. Thanks for coming on tonight for our training on recruiting mindset. I know there's been a lot of buzz about some of the incomes going around in Color Street. And today I want to talk a little bit about recruiting and getting your mind wrapped around the idea of sharing the business, because that really is the key if you want to make these big incomes people are starting to make. You know, I need you to look at recruiting starting right now is one of the things we offer. At Color Street, we offer one product, right? We offer nails. Well, I want you to start thinking about that we offer two products. We offer the nails, but we're offering the business opportunity. So really, we're here to sell two different things. So what is your customer going to choose? Are they going to choose the product, or are they going to choose the business opportunity? One really cool thing about recruiting and sponsoring is that not only can you make a great income, but you could also be a teacher to this person and be a mentor and help somebody else. Empower another woman or man to start their own business and find successes that they wanted to find in their own business. So it's really a win-win for both you and this person when you recruit them. So the one thing I want to focus on, though, is how you get your mind there, because I know a lot of people think that if you offer the business, you're being pushy. Well, let's look at that perception. It's time to change that perception. If your mind is thinking you're being pushy, well, then you probably aren't going to bring the business up. And I'm here to tell you that I don't like pushy people either. I turn away from pushy salespeople. We're not here to push our business on somebody. What we're here to do is recruit people to help them reach what they want to reach, to help them, whatever reason they're looking for something new, we're here to help them achieve that. We can help them achieve that by giving them the gift of the business. I need you guys to start believing, if you don't already, believing in what the benefits are in this business. So right now, I want you to start working on a list and continue working on it of what has Color Street done for you. It might be totally different than what you ever expected. It might be totally different than your why going into it. What has it done for you and your family? Is it financial? Was it social? Is it getting you out of your comfort zone? There's so many different things that Color Street has to offer people. So I need you to figure out what it's done for you. Once you figure out what it's done for you, it's going to be a lot easier for you to share the business, because you've seen and you know the benefits that it can do. For me, from the very beginning, I knew we had a really good opportunity here. I knew we were a ground floor company with one product. Simple, easy, quality, and lightweight, period. It's inexpensive. It's in $1 billion industry. There's so many things about our product that are beneficial to somebody and make it easy to sell. I knew that from the beginning. So from the very beginning, I told people about our business. I told them to come and try. Can't hurt to try, right? If it's not for you, then you stop doing it. But it can't hurt to buy that kit, give it a whirl, and see what happens. So I've always believed that not only was our product great, but our company is great. And now over the past year and a half, I've really seen how great our company is. I've seen how we have, tripled our shipping, how we have, expanded the shipping room, how Mr. Park, the owner, has listened to what we've asked for. We've brought in multiple new people in corporate to help us maintain these numbers. They work on shipping, and they work on quality, and they work on different nail styles. I mean, there's so many ways that this company amazes me. So in believing in all this, that helps me go share. That helps change my mindset to share this business, because I feel like I'm giving you this opportunity that is really could be once in a lifetime and could really make a difference in a person's life. So once you get your mind on that of where you see the benefits, for me personally, when I originally started, I started for I needed to kind of get out of the house and find something more for me as my kids are older. Well, my gosh, now what are some benefits for me? I have challenged myself to learn so many new things technically and even socially and different work avenues and applications and so many new things. I'm constantly evolving and growing as a leader. So that has been huge for me. I've built amazing friendships that I know will last a lifetime, some of them. The camaraderie, the building up, the working with other women who want to see each other succeed. I love that. Let alone the income. Yes, the income has been great. I can't lie. We've done a lot of great things with the money that I've made for our family that we couldn't do before. So all of these things have just made Color Street really enhance my life. So I would love to be able to give that back to other people and be able to see it do those things for them. So that's my mindset. So I have no problem at all offering the business to somebody. And another reason I have no problem at all is I know we have a very low startup fee that they can make back quite quickly if they hold a launch, let alone a launch plus 4. So I know I'm not asking people to spend a lot of money in order to start this business. You have to remember, people do this for all different reasons. People may do it for the reasons I listed for myself. They may do it because maybe they're lonely and they want to get out of the house and meet other women. Maybe they need to pay some bills. Maybe they are so painfully shy that this is a huge challenge for them just to be able to sample somebody. And maybe they're getting out of their comfort zone doing that. Maybe they've had this thing of always wanting to public speak, and now they're getting up at a meeting and talking in front of people. I mean, there's so many reasons for a person to want to join. So the key is when you're talking with a person, now that you have a list of what the benefits are for you, I want you to write some of these other benefits down that I mentioned and think of even more on your own, because you want to hear how it could benefit them. You can offer a little bit about how it's benefited you, but the key in talking to them is, what could our business do for them? If you're at a nail bar, you want to listen. Is a woman talking about, oh my gosh, this is my first night out in so long. I really miss going out. I'm always so busy. Ding, ding, ding. There's a key right there. This job would offer her that opportunity to get out of the house. Do you hear someone else who's saying, oh my gosh, I wish I could buy so many nails because, I just can't afford it right now. With Christmas coming up, all my extra money is going to be spent on Christmas gifts. Ding, 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 extra money. We could offer them the opportunity to make extra money. So at nail bars, it's very easy to listen in to the conversations that people are having, so you can start kind of honing in on how our company could benefit them. So it's really, when you're out in public, how could you offer it to them? Again, if you strike up small conversation, listen in at the conversation and how you could weave that into what your conversation is. Family or friends, your different families and friends. So how could it benefit them? Think of where they are in their lives. So again, you got to start paying attention to the other person to see how Color Street would enhance them. You can use what it's done for you, but don't just give them what it's done for you. All right? They don't want to know what it's done for you. They want to know what it's going to do for them. It's our job to offer. They can do whatever they want with it. They can turn it down or they can keep it. But it's our job. Like I said, we sell 2 products. We sell the nails and we sell the business opportunity. It's our job to offer them both. And you never know who it's going to be. So I'm going to emphasize to not prejudge. So many of us go into nail bars or events or out and about, and we think, oh gosh, look at her. No way you can tell she makes money or has money. I can't offer the business opportunity to her. She doesn't need money. Well, how do you know that something in her life didn't just happen and maybe she doesn't need money, but she needs the camaraderie of the women, or she needs something else to fulfill something in her. Several years ago, my son was diagnosed with arthritis, and my whole life was consumed with it. All I was doing was researching how I could cure him. I'm trying new things. He was on so many meds. I was like a daily nurse. I was scheduling so many doctor appointments. My life became everything about what I was doing with arthritis. So at that point, I went and looked for a new job for a couple of reasons. I started teaching CPR. I needed a new challenge. I needed to get my head out of where I was to focus back on me. I had to have something that was outside of this arthritis world to keep me sane and to keep my mind off it. And I also wanted to be able to challenge my mind, to be able to take on something totally new, because I was getting older and I thought it might help with my memory. So those are my couple of reasons. But you never know this person who you could think, gosh, there's no way she'd do it. She has a great job. She already makes money. You don't know. That may not be her interest at all of why she did it. I didn't sign up for CPR to make money. I signed up purely because I needed something else outside of what I was going through. So don't prejudge. You are there to offer them the opportunity. All right? You don't have to offer it to every single person at a party, but listen to those people who are talking and see who has mentioned something that you could find how Color Street could enhance or benefit their life. So how do we offer it? Well, you're not going to get a yes on every offer, right? But I want you to think about when you offer it. Think about, like we said, the benefits of how you can offer it. So think about if you went into a store. You go in a store and you walk in, and the sales lady comes up to you and says, "Hi, how would you like our clothes today? Come on in. Can I help you with anything?" Great. That was nice, but you're probably going to say, "No, I'm good. Just on my own." What if when you walk in, they say, "Hey, how are you? We have some beautiful scarves in the back of the store. You should go take a peek." Oh, that might pique my interest a little bit. But what if the next person you talk to, you walk in and they say, "Oh my gosh, so glad you stopped in the store today. Wait till you check out our brand new scarves we have. We have so many amazing new styles and patterns and colors, and the fabric is out of this world. Everybody's raving about it. It doesn't itch. It's so soft. I don't think you're even going to want to take your scarf off when you get in the house." Now, who is going to make you go back to that scarf? Hands down, I'm going back from the third lady. The third lady intrigued me. She told me about the scarf. She told me all the benefits. Those are the types of things I want you to think of when you're offering the business. What benefits do we have to offer them? All right? So change that mindset and be ready to offer things that could help them. The next thing I want you to think about when you're offering is no's. Like I said, not everyone is going to say yes. A lot of people are going to say you're going to take many no's to get to a yes. And that's okay. Think about with your friends. You invite your friends over for a dinner or an evening out. One friend has plans, another friend is too tired, somebody else has something with their kids. It ends up only one friend can go. Are you going to be offended and feel rejected because those friends couldn't go? Probably not. It's just life. Well, you need to understand that the same is true with when you offer the business to somebody. You might be offering them just as I decided to take something new on when there was stress going on in my life. There's also many people who aren't ready to take something new on because of stress in their life. So maybe at the time you offer it to them, it's just not a good time, whether it be financial or a stressful time in their life, or maybe they're very content where they are. But that doesn't mean in a couple days, a few weeks, months, a year down the road, those things could change. I have a gal on our team who just signed up, and if she's listening, she's going to laugh because she'll know who she is. And a year and a half ago, she texted me she was going to sign up, and we've been going back and forth literally for a year and a half. And I would message her things, and she would say she was going to sign up. I'd say, let's talk, and we went back and forth. Well, clearly, it was not the right time in her life. But clearly, she'd been thinking about it, because every couple months, she would drop me a little something saying, I think I'm going to do it now. I might drop her something back. And we kind of went back and forth. So she was, although she didn't do it right away, she was never that hard, fast no. And here we are a year and a half later, and the timing was right in her life, and she decided to do it. So remember, when you offer it to somebody, just because they say no, doesn't mean, it might just mean no, not now. Not no, not forever. So follow up, which is a whole separate training, is very important to do. I followed up with this gal over and over and would just send her things, not to be obnoxious, but every few months just to see what she was thinking. And you just never know. So don't take offense. Some no's are hard no's, and that's still okay. You don't want the no's, because if you talk a person into joining, that's more work, because you're going to be talking constantly, trying to talk them into why they're doing the business. You want the person to come to you because they want the business for themselves. And those are the people that make it real easy to work with, because they're wanting this. You didn't talk them into doing anything, so you're not trying to convince them the whole time they're doing it at what they could do with it. So don't just, don't be worried about the no. You're gonna hear a lot of no's. No's to the sale, no's to a nail bar, and no's to signing out. But you've got to get through those no's to get you to the yeses. All right? Because you never know. And that next nail bar you're in, somebody in there could be your next stylist. But if you don't bring up the opportunity, that potential stylist could walk right out the door. She may or may not even know that she needs something. But by you bringing it up sometimes and just planting that seed, they think, maybe you're right. What if it's the hostess and she just is having a ball, and you bring up, wow, you really have a passion for our polish and you're so good at talking with people. Have you thought about doing Color Street before? No, I haven't, but you're kind of right. And then her friends are there and they say, oh my gosh, you should. You'd be great at this. And then she hears that. Again, that's a whole nother training conversation. But that, always look for that person, because they could be the person who's standing next to you in the grocery store line. They could be the next person at your nail bar. They could be a friend from 20 years ago in your past. But just remember, if you walk away with anything tonight, it's getting that mindset to understand that we have something really good here, you guys. We have a great thing to offer people. We have an amazing opportunity, and we have a gift to offer them of joining this business. Once they're in, then the sky's the limit for them. But if we don't offer it to them, you never know, someone else could. So be the person to bring up the job, change your mindset, and understand all the benefits that Color Street has for you and for the person you're talking to. All right? So you guys have a great night, and I can't wait to hear about people who are working on their lists. And if you feel free to share any on Beautifully Polished of different benefits of Color Street, and maybe we can steal ideas from each other, just to keep those in your head as your kind of your little repertoire for when you're talking to people, and then you're ready to go with all the different things that Color Street can offer them. All right, have a great night, everyone.